joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. We've got rainy conditions today for our game with the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Maryland Terrapins. Well, we hope you're as excited as we are for this one. Here come the Terrapins. The Terrapins are coming into this game looking very fired up. Kirk, what are your thoughts on today's game?
South Carolina looks to unveil their high-powered offense, and the guy to look out for is their wideout. Lee, I'll tell you what, this defense and this young secondary is going to have their hands full because I think they're a little overmatched.
I got to have to go with them, too.
I'm picking the Gamecocks.
Maryland is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. And this one's a short kick. Jackson takes from the 10. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. One of the best football players you're going to see on the field today is this young man at linebacker. He goes 110% and really makes offenses game plan around him.
He has a nose for the football and always seems to be in on the tackle.
And he can drop back in the coverage, too. He's a complete linebacker.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Maryland lines up defensively in a 3-4. Throwing left, and it's incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near a completion.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
Third and 7 coming up here. Maryland comes out in a 3-4. Garcia back to throw. Bounces off a would-be tackler. Fumble! They'll knock him down for a loss. They narrowly escaped there.
It was close, but he recovers a fumble for his team and avoids a turnover.
South Carolina lining up the punt. Walters will be the return man. He gets it off. Walters takes it at the 33. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is.
Well, it doesn't look like it's too serious, guys, but you never know. Sometimes those small injuries turn into season-ending ones.
They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. The Terps come out in the ace formation. Jackson on the give. Harris with a takedown at the 39-yard line. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. Second down, 4 yards to go.
39-yard line.
They're in the eye. Back to pass. He lets it go. Complete. Tackle at the 41-yard line. They couldn't get much out of that one.
I loved how that defense just swarmed the ball the second it was thrown.
From their own 41-yard line. 3rd and 2. 2 tight ends. There are 2 minutes to go in this football game. Number 6 lines up in the shotgun. The option left. Daniel with the tackle at the 11-yard line. Good run by the quarterback.
The thing that impresses me is the decision-making. He sees it opening, decides to turn it upfield, and gets a nice gain and a first down.
They're threatening inside the 20. They'll give it off here. Bush tackles him behind the line for a loss on the play.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 12. They line up in a double tight set. Give to the tailback. Abraham brings him down for a loss, and that was a good stop by the defense. They got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness by the defensive line. It allows you to break away from those blockers before they have a chance of moving you away from the play.
Congratulations to our players of the game. Both of these young men should hold their heads up high today. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Maryland! Guys, what a big-time score right there.
Let me tell you why that was so important. That puts them up by 2 scores with not much time left at all.
And all they have to do now is not give up any big plays, and they'll be able to get out of here with the W.
They're setting up for the PAT. And he converts the extra point. So with just over a minute to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Maryland 24, South Carolina 14. Maryland is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it. Brooks fields it at the 9. Brooks. I'm Brad Nessler, here along with 2 of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. It's a picture-perfect day as we get set for today's contest between the Stanford Cardinal and the LSU Tigers. Well, we hope you're as excited as we are for this one. And here come the Tigers. The Tigers have a slight edge in this one, but Kirk, I think anybody can win. What are your thoughts?
LSU will have one of the best defensive players in the nation on display here. You rarely see a linebacker that can do the things that this young man can do. If you don't know him yet, you soon will.
I've been quiet about this, but I think it's finally time for my pick. I'm taking LSU.
The kicker's got the ball set up, and we're ready to get this thing started. And this one's away. Number 13 fields it at the 13. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. They line up at the 32. It's first down.
First and 10.
Going with the shotgun here. Lets it go. And this one falls incomplete. Landry was the intended target. That'll make it second down. Second down.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Russell options out. He laterals. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. The tailback gets 10 yards after taking the pitch on the option. Third down, less than a yard. High formation here. Toss right side. Can he get the first?
Boy, how about the speed of this defense, Coach?
I tell you, Kirk, it's not easy to run these plays to the outside when you're going against guys as fast as he is. It's like they're in the backfield before the ball is even snapped.
James, the return man. He gets it off. James fields it at the 17.
This is a great opportunity here for the offense to try to get an early lead on this first drive.
Our key player to watch in today's game is on the field right now at cornerback. The coaches tell us that he's the most talented player on this entire defense. But today, he's going to have his hands full as he goes up against a very good wide receiver.
This is by far the biggest matchup of the game today. We'll find out how good this corner really is.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks off. Number 7 fields it at the 17. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
On the return.
The offense will start at the 34. The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Quick toss. He snags it. He's taken down at the 39-yard line. Welcome, everyone. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and the coach, Lee Corso. The players will be sloshing around on the field tonight for the Washington Huskies and the Texas Longhorns. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here come the Longhorns. The Longhorns look like the better team on paper, but what do you think of this matchup here, Kirk?
Texas is so explosive because they try to get the ball into this receiver's hands as much as possible. And what he can do after the catch is what makes him one of the best in the game. And they'll win this game big.
All right, here you go, kids.
Don't mess with Texas.
Texas is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Hope takes it at the 14. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. Today we get to watch a very good quarterback. And likewise, his coach is counting on a big game from him.
Well, it's important he has a good game. He's the undisputed leader of this offense, and he'll be under some heavy pressure from this defensive front today.
Yeah, Coach, I think he'll do pretty well today, but we'll see how it goes as this game wears on.
It's second down and 10 to go. The Huskies line up with 3 wide. McKinney tips it away.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
That'll bring up third down. From their own 28-yard line. Third down and 10 coming up. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass. He lets it go. Caught. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That was a great 3 and out by the defense.
Washington lining up the punt. Collins, the return man. Punts the ball away. Collins fields it at the 34. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll go to work at the 37. Texas lines up with 3 receivers. They line up at the 37. Second and 10. 4 wide receivers in the formation. He throws it, and it's the senior. No gain. From their own 37-yard line. Third down and 10 coming up. Going with the shotgun here. Lane back to throw. He lets it go, and that one's fallen incomplete. Collins was the intended receiver on the play. From the 42-yard line, it's first down. The Huskies come out in the ace formation. Browning off the fake, rolls to the right. Browning rifles it, and he's tackled at the 32. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Boy, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's fingers.
Well, I can't argue with this decision. Here are our players of the game. Hope lines up as a single back. Browning steps back to pass. Incomplete pass. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
From the 32-yard line, 2nd and 10. Washington comes out in the shotgun, looking to throw. Throws it out there. Batted ball. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
That'll bring up 3rd down. They line up at the 32. We've got 3rd and 10. Washington comes to the line with 3 wide. Browning set to go to the air. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Poor decision to throw it into such tight coverage. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. They line up in an I. Here we go. Throws. Got it. He's all the way down to the 5. How special was that pass play, Coach?
That was the super-duper special. As a coach, you got to give these players a pat on the back for executing out there.
Single set backfield. Browning drops back to pass. Complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. That's a loss of about 5. We've got 2nd and goal. 10 yards to the end zone. The Huskies line up with a single set backfield. Rolling out to the right side. Wants to throw outside. And he's in there. Touchdown. Guys, this one isn't over yet.
Not by a long shot, my friend. They just put the ball in the end zone there. If they could somehow get the ball back, they need to do it one more time.
Well, there isn't a lot of time left here, Coach, but that touchdown definitely makes this a whole new ball game.
They're setting up for the PAT. He makes the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Texas 14, Washington 7. Washington to kick. Short kickoff. Mackey takes it at the 12.
I don't get this call at all. You got to go for the onside kick here. There's nothing to lose.
I agree with you, Lee. You've got to give your team a chance to put points on the board. That's not a smart decision.
They'll go to work at the 25-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Lane, hands off. Tackle at the 29-yard line. Williams gains about 4 yards on the play. From their own 29-yard line. 2nd down and 6. The Longhorns come out to shotgun. Hand off to the left. Bray with a takedown at the 35. Texas just took their first time out. Greetings from EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, and alongside me are Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No complaints about the weather tonight, as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Florida State Seminoles and the Golden Bears of California. Well, folks, we're excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. And here come the Golden Bears. The Seminoles should win this game as long as they don't make many mistakes, right, Kirk?
California is going to have a tough time defending this rushing attack and this running back. It's very important that they shut him down and keep the ball out of his hands if they expect to have a chance in this game.
These guys are going to bring their A game today. I'm going my alma mater.
Both teams have sent their special teams onto the field, and we're ready for the opening kickoff. And it's off. Number 25 from his own end zone. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. What do you think the keys to this offense are today?
I think the success of this offense is going to depend on how well the offensive line protects the quarterback today. Because we all know, Kirk, if you give this kid too much time, you've got trouble.
Yeah, this guy can direct an offense better than just about anybody in the country. We should see some good things from him today.
They line up at the 27. 2nd and 4 coming up here. The Knowles line up with 3 wide. He's looking down the middle. It falls incomplete. Pressure that time, and he was forced into throwing before he wanted to.
Wow, the kid just avoided getting smacked on that one.
Here's 3rd down. 4 yards to go.
7-yard line.
The Seminoles line up in an I formation. Right. They didn't have the ball long there.
Having ball control is important in football, and 3 and out is what you want to avoid for sure.
Here comes the punter, looking to boot this one away. Spiller is back to receive. He punts it. Spiller fields it for 44. We'll get a chance to see if this offense can fare any better than their counterparts. They'll start this drive at the 47. Rodgers back to pass. He throws it. Caught. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 1. Ball on the 44. California comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. And this one falls incomplete.
He's just lucky that he got that pass away.
The offensive line didn't protect the quarterback very well. The pressure was there in no time.
From the 44-yard line, 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. And the big fellow with some room. He's taken down at the 29-yard line. He's not your ordinary fullback. This guy can move.
You bet he can. I like this kid. He's a heck of a football player. They need to get him some more carries.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Golden Bears come out in the ace formation. He throws. It's tipped.
It looked like the quarterback thought he had an open receiver there, but I don't think he saw the linebacker.
I don't know how you could miss him. He's huge. And he came up with a very, very nice play.
2nd and 10.
From the 29-yard line. 2nd down and 10 to go. The Golden Bears line up with a single set backfield. Incomplete pass. A flag came out after the ball was thrown. Let's see what this is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. On 9. First down.
Big penalty there, guys. 15 yards.
He's got to know that the refs won't allow him to take the quarterback down so late.
They're inside the 20. They line up at the 27. 2nd down. Spiller lines up in the deep back, I formation. He delivers. Jones brings him down for a loss, and they back up 3 yards on that play. The offense converted once on this drive, but now they face 3rd and long. Single set backfield. Looking to throw. Feeling the pressure. Finds his receiver. And down he goes at the 16-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball. And if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
So it's 4th down. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt. California could take the lead with this field goal. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. Penalty marker down. We might have roughing the kicker.
4th and long.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
13-yard line.
Spiller is back deep to return. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Spiller fields it at the 41. What do you expect from this offense at this point, fellas?
I think they need to play it very aggressive here. Forget about the field goal in overtime. They need to win this game right now.
I agree, Coach. This game is in the offense's hands. I think they have enough time to move the ball down the field and put it in the end zone. I certainly wouldn't want this game heading to overtime if I were on offense right now.
He's out of bounds at the 48-yard line. They get a 1-yard loss on that one. Second down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Single set backfield. Rogers back to throw. He lets it go. He almost had it, but it's incomplete. Luke was the intended target. That'll make it 3rd down. Congratulations to our players of the game. These guys were playing on a very high level today. California goes with the ace set here. Rogers steps back to pass. Intercepted off the tip. Bounces off a would-be tackler. Wright tackles him at the 42-yard line. That's not what you want to do when you're losing this late in the game.
Nope. At this late in the 4th quarter, my friends, that was probably their last chance.
It's 1st and 10.
Seminoles take over at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
High formation here. Here's the halfback. And they make the stop at the 40. Done. Gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 40. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Under, hands it off. He's tackled at the 31-yard line.
Kirk, my friend, this is exactly what you want out of your back late in the game. The ability to keep the clock moving and continue to pick up first downs.
Yeah, Lee, no question. This is the time when you let him carry the team to the finish line.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Noles come out in a 2 tight end set. Dunn gets another carry. Here he goes. Brought down at the 14. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes along.
And if you notice, guys, the defense seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
The Golden Bears line up at a 3-4. They'll bring him down at the 9. A pickup of 5. Here we go from the 9. The Seminoles